the camera over here?
With the camera, well, we've got. Let's see if I can make it not fall down. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
This is just a regular camera. Well,
Right.
It's about 3 years old, so we didn't mind hacking into it.
Okay.
And what we've done is we've added this little circuit here, which uses a chip. I think it's a chip called a 555 and a capacitor, which is basically a timer chip. So what happens is that when the capacitor gets fully charged by the battery inside the camera, then it suddenly, I guess, basically closes the circuit, which is the button press circuit, which is how it tells when you press the button to take pictures. So I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Might start it again, but yeah. So the way that we chose the capacitor and everything inside of here, or we chose the capacitor and everything inside of here such that it takes pictures approximately every 15 seconds. So it's not wirelessly controlled or anything. We don't have any control about when it takes pictures or what kind of pictures it's going to take. We just send it up there and hope that out of the pictures that we take, some of them are going to be nice.
Cool.
Future work is, we didn't bring in the mount for the camera, unfortunately, which is kind of cool looking. But the mount is basically 2 cross pieces.
Right.
Attached to some strings, attached to the kite string. In a kind of cool way, you can look it up on the internet. It's called a pick-up-a mount. It's pretty neat. The string can wave all over the place, but the camera will still stay level. But the idea is to put a couple of motors, probably a bit bigger than these, onto the cross mount, so that the camera can spin around. And can tilt itself, so that we aren't, basically when we fly the camera right now, we point it in one direction, and it basically stays pointing in that direction for the whole flight.
Right.
So it'd be kind of cool to be able to turn the camera around and look down back at the people that's flying the kite, all in the same trip without having to bring it back down.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
So have you thought about where, more practically, like where you fly it, where you send the camera up?
One of the things that we wanted to do it for was one of our friends was getting married this summer, and we really wanted to have it finished for that. Unfortunately, we got it finished the week after.
Oh.
But there wasn't that much wind on the day of anyways.
Yeah.
Although this kite, we picked specifically because it's very good in low winds.
Oh, nice.
Partly because it's, well, mainly I guess because it's large and it doesn't weigh very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it probably would have been able to work, but we decided there wasn't going to be enough wind and we didn't have time to finish it. But that's the kind of thing that would be fun. Another thing that we wanted, another event we wanted to fly it at was the folk festival in Ottawa that we like to go to every year. Stuff like that, outdoor festivals, parties. And also just, I don't know, there's a big park that's next to our house that's kind of fun to fly in front of. To see things that, you wouldn't normally. So things from up in the air.
There has been a successful test run?
Yeah, there has been. And there are pictures on the internet, on our Picasso web. And I don't know what the exact URL is, but if you're interested, I can give it to you.
Yeah, what should we look up? What should we type into Google?
Well, if you want to see pictures of all kinds of people doing things that are probably a lot more advanced than what we're doing too, you can just search for kite aerial photography, and you'll find lots of people and lots of instructions on how to do this yourself.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, this kite is extremely simple. It's just one piece of fabric. So, like, we didn't even have to sew the fabric together. You take your giant piece of gatron, cut it in the right shape, sew on some reinforcements, and hem out the edges, and sew on some spots, some reinforcements for the line to go through the kite, some reinforcements for the spars to attach to the kite, and get your spars, chop them up properly, and so there's a bit of Velcro down to the bottom, tension the middle spar, so we can tighten that down depending on, basically the humidity affects how stretchy the fabric is, so it's useful to have something that's a bit adjustable. And and the cross spars here are tightened with the string just to make them into a bow, so that it's more stable. So,
cool.
I mean, it's really not that difficult to make. If we've been organized and had the time, we could probably do all of this in about a day.
Yeah.
We had somebody to ask questions about. We were just looking off the internet, and in a few hours every evening, we completed it in a couple weeks. So, yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, let's take a peek at the camera again. So how does the camera attach?
Well, That's I don't think we have it with us.
Oh, okay.
But, it's got a crossbar that's actually made out of some tent poles.
Yep.
And I can't remember how it's attached together in the middle. I think we just used some pieces of styrene or something and some glue.
Okay.
And so we have a cross piece that goes like this, and it just attaches with, not with this tape, we have some Velcro that we wrap around it so we can take it off more easily.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of times, and hopefully so it won't fall out. Not that this is the most expensive camera, that's one of the reasons
Got a couple of years on it, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So we could probably replace it for under $100.
Yeah.
So we've got some cross pieces, and then at the end of the cross pieces are some rings.
Yeah.
And then there's a way of attaching. This what happens is we take the kite string and we attach two carabiners in different places on the kite string, about I think 6 to 8 feet apart. And then we string between the carabiners and the camera mount in such a way that when the angle of the kite string changes, the mount actually stays level. It's pretty cool. I think it's not. It looks really complicated when you find instructions on how to set it up on the internet.
Right.
But it's fairly simple. It's called a Kite mount. I think this guy named Kite came up with it for probably doing just this stuff. Because I guess the first aerial weather measurements were often done by Kite. So they had you had to hoist up some pretty sensitive equipment to fairly incredible heights for the technology that they had back then. It's pretty neat. So I guess this kind of stuff's been around for a while. And I'm not sure if that's specifically, if it was for weather equipment specifically that the Peak Animator got invented, but
very cool.
Lifting stuff with kites has a pretty interesting history.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a kite cam?
This is a kite camera, yeah. It's just set up to take pictures every 15